New York City is one of the world's greatest places for pizza. In today's documentary, we'll be joined by locals as well as native Italians, showing you our all-time favorite pizza stops. From Brooklyn to Manhattan and Queens, I hope you brought your appetites. Here we go. All right, Antonio, doesn't it get much better than Luigi's?
It does not. This is the place you would see in a dictionary. If you were to look up Brooklyn Pizzeria, it would look just like this.
I love making pizza. I never had to work a day in my life because this is the easiest thing I could do. And I think pizza is Brooklyn. Italian tomatoes, rich Italian tomatoes. I love using my grande. I float it on. Makes for a beautiful, incredible pie. Some olive oil, the magic of pizza, good olive oil. 50 years of doing this, there isn't a pie that comes out of this oven that I don't look at and say, wow, I want a slice of that pie.
Look at this reward we've got. Look at this. You know, the last time I was here, I kid you not, a guy walked in and he said, I'm bringing this box to Buffalo, New York, which is like 8 hours away from my daughter.
Yeah, Luigi's, as of late, has become internationally known. This pizza is made the old school way with love. They don't cut corners here. The owner's there all the time, and that's special. That counts for something, guys.
Gio is saying how he inspects like every single pie that goes in that oven. He is a man who is serious. And look, I know in your review video you said it, almost no flop here. It's just a sturdy slice.
And you know what I look for in a pizza is a nice balanced crust. You want it crunchy, but you don't want it like a breadstick.
Let's take a bite. Oh my, I just love the flavor of this pizza, man. The cheese, the tomatoes, everything is fresh, really thin as well. This is not your standard plain slice in New York. It's unique.
Absolutely. Thinner than the typical New York slice. It's really thin. It's a lot thinner than Joe's, in my opinion. Unlike other places, everybody raves about New Haven pizza. Folks, New York is where it's at.
You're not gonna find tourists here. The people that are walking in here, a lot of them live in the neighborhood. These are local places. That's what I love best about doing a South Brooklyn tour. This is the heart of Bensonhurst, right?
Where I grew up, man, it was just, everything is a stone's throw away. We didn't have Amazon back then, we didn't need it. You wanna buy sneakers, you wanna buy clothes, whatever it was, there's a place out on a Bensonhurst street.
It's changing, huh?
We didn't have Chipotle back then.
Antonio's in the zone right here because you grew up at this spot.
I feel like I'm home. Oh, the sight of that Sicilian.
You gotta have the right knuckles to make the pizza. If you don't got the right knuckles, you can't make the pizza.
I'm just admiring this right here. Getting real.
All right, bon appetit.
Thank you so much.
Bon appetit, guys, all right?
As soon as I gained the ability to walk, I've been coming here.
I see the way you're looking at this place. I see your eyes, like the nostalgia. It's just... All right, so we're just gonna pretend it's like your 8-year-old birthday party and you're right back to where you started so many years ago.
I've had more birthday parties here than in my own place. You know, we move around a lot nowadays. People go from different apartments every few years, and so these places, it's the same four walls, and so you walk in and it's like, oh, home.
So much cheese on top, and you were saying this is like a prototypical square slice, not like L&B, which is the upside down with the tomato on top. We got the cheese just staring right at you there.
Yeah, this is the classic quintessential New York Sicilian style. Like I said, we call it the square, but this is the main draw for many people. They want all that cheese, just more pizza.
Cheers. It's so pillowy, the texture.
So light, so light.
It kind of melts in your mouth. I've never had a slice quite like this one before.
Most square pizza in New York City is very dense and spongy. It's so rare to find it like this. Light, pillowy, crispy bottom. It ends with a massive crunch.
If people don't realize it, you run a YouTube channel where pretty much all you do is review New York pizza places. Subscribe to the channel right now if you want the lowdown like all things New York pizza, trust me.
I do exclusively pizza for a living. This guy's eating me under the table today. I haven't seen a crumb on John's plate all day thus far.
Look, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it, okay? L&B Spumoni Gardens, established 1939. New York City history right here.
There's no place like L&B. You feel like you're at a block party.
You guys, look at this. It's like a movie scene here. It's a Brooklyn movie scene. Everyone's just outside enjoying themselves. And I mean, it's Brooklyn. Look, I've been here before. I had a great time.
When it comes to the Sicilian, some people prefer the corner, some people prefer the side slice. Some people don't want any crust. They want the full bang for your buck. Sauce, cheese, spread to the edge, and that's when you get the middle slice. Corner slice, please.
Can I do a middle?
Looks good.
I was fast, like 10 seconds. Antonio, I think it's important for people to know that L&B is the godfather of the upside down slice.
They pioneered this style, and everybody loves it because you're getting a lot of sauce, there's 2 cheeses on it, more flavor for it.
I love the spongy crust and the tomato sauce, like the flavor just jumps right out at you. A little bit sweet, pretty unique for New York City.
You don't find this style of pizza too often. There's nothing like having an upside down Sicilian at the place that pioneered this style. The sauce is the standout when you come to L&B, absolutely. I've been here, John, I can't even count the times. This was my uncle's favorite spot. These places become a part of you, become part of your life in a way that you'd never imagine.
Huge groups are here, a lot of families have brought their kids. I love that about these Brooklyn pizza spots. These are like generational destinations.
Oh yeah.
Like, what's your record for L&B in one sitting?
Guys, look at me. 5 slices is nothing.
I can do 5 slices, but it's gonna knock me out for the rest of the day. That's gonna be a really long nap after. I think a mom and a grandma eating pizza in the front seat of their car. Like, doesn't get much more Brooklyn than that.
Everyone's in a rush in New York City, guys. I mean, I myself have paper plates in my glove compartment.
This is how you can tell he's serious right here. We want to show you something that you probably haven't heard of before. Lucia Pizza, Avenue X. You know, what's on Avenue X? It's got to be dirty in like the best possible way, right?
Pretty damn good food in the neighborhood of Sheepshead Bay.
Exactly. It's good. So how long have you guys been here?
4 months.
Okay.
So I've been here for 4 months, but my mother and my father had a place for like 45 years.
Okay. What was it called?
Paglioni's. Stopped in 2017, and then in the pandemic, I came back, started experimenting in mom and dad's backyard, like wood-fired stuff, mostly wood-fired stuff. That's why the dough is really light and fun. It's not a super traditional New York dough.
I mean, there's hundreds of pizza places in New York City.
Right.
How do you stand out as a new place?
I think it's also about the lineage, respectfully going back to like what my mother and my father did for so many years.
Yeah.
Always room for improvement, constantly learning new tricks as we go along.
Innovation.
Was that a little ode to DiFara with the olive oil on top?
Yeah, I mean, Dom DeMarco over at DiFara, nobody was putting basil on pizza before him. I look for this stuff.
Just looking at this, we know this is going to be absolutely fantastic.
It takes time. Dress this pizza up, and he doesn't have to put all the grated cheese on there and that beautiful olive oil. He doesn't have to do that. In New York, you can make bad pizza and get away with it.
Hell, I'm pumped. Let's try this. I'm pumped. Crunchy from the first bite. You told me to look for that as soon as we got here. Loving the vodka flavor. It's just right.
And yes, I do look for that crispy first bite. I want that crispy first bite. And this pie delivers.
Maybe we're seeing the evolution of New York pizza right now because we have shown classic spots which are going to be here, I hope, forever. You've got new spots like Lucia's here doing some artisanal stuff, doing it a little bit different but still staying true to the roots.
Pizza is definitely evolving, not just in New York City, but all over the world. People are taking more time to ferment their doughs. The crust looks almost wood-fired.
I have to say, like, this tastes healthy to me as well.
Good point, John. It makes it more digestible as well.
Yeah.
When you take time to ferment the dough.
I haven't been this impressed by a new spot in a really long time. You do it? You got pizza dance?
This is the pizza that makes me dance.
This sucks that this is not in Queens, because I'd be going here every day.
For a second, I thought Ben actually hated it. Scared me.
Got you.
You know what they say, that the skinny guys can really pack it in. You would think I'd be finishing every crumb, but I gotta watch myself.
Playing the offense, playing defense.
Defense wins championships.
Offense gets the glory. Carroll Gardens, such a beautiful neighborhood. We've got some business at Baby Luke's, which is the slice shop version of Lucali. One of the most famous pizza shops, not just in Brooklyn, not just in New York, but in the entire world.
In the world, world-class pizza, absolutely. Lucali, one of my favorite pizzas.
This looks fantastic. This looks so good.
Oh, 2 slices.
Margarita?
Yes.
Yeah.
No problem, got it.
Look at this. Fresh out of the oven.
So vastly different than the other Sicilians we had
Yeah.
earlier, right?
That's what I love about today's video is that every spot has had a different flair to it. Every single one. To be a really good cheap date spot, they have pre-made Negronis, mezcal Negroni.
Negroni and pizza.
Who knew?
Really am impressed with the looks of this pizza. The last time I was here, I think I got a bad slice.
Yeah.
This is looking really, really aesthetically pleasing on all levels.
This has got kind of a little hipster element to this place. I mean, they're serving cocktails. You know, we've seen Sicilian today that was really saucy, like upside down slice.
And more traditional. This is more
Yeah.
definitely on the artisanal side. Just look at those air pockets. Look at that. Look at that aeration. It's just so light.
There's a lot of spices, herbs. I'm tasting a lot of flavor on this, like very different than the other pizza we've had today so far. The flavor profile completely different.
I agree, and that char has a nice smoky element to it, and it goes so well with the natural sweetness of a tomato sauce. I just love that. I just love that.
I love this scene right here, just staring at the beautiful brownstones of Carroll Gardens. This is totally a vibe.
Yeah, if I had to pick one place in the city to live in, this neighborhood makes top 3 at least. Guys, before I sit down, I just gotta go 1 notch less on the belt. We had quite a few slices of pizza today.
Or just do what I do and not have a belt, period. That helps a little bit.
Yeah, when you hang out with John and do a pizza crawl, leave your belt at home.
There are few foods more iconic to New York City than the dollar slice. But hey, what's up?
What's up? I know you.
You see my channel?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Good.
Foods more iconic to New York City than the dollar slice. But due to rising costs, these bastions of cheap eats goodness are going away. Today, in honor of this endangered food species, we are gonna eat nothing but dollar pizza the entire day. But I'm missing one thing, a co-host. Hey Ben, you hungry?
Let's see. Am I hungry? Always.
All right, we have not dedicated a video to the channel on dollar pizza in so many years. This is long overdue. 2 slices? That's a pretty sturdy slice. They just turn around their customers so quickly. You're in and out in like 2 minutes. Let's take a bite. I'm starving. I've been fasting for this video. You know, if I was super hungry and in a rush, this works. It's nothing fancy for a buck, let's be honest. A lot of cheese, not a ton of sauce. I would say that might be my issue with this slice. It's cold outside, warm in here, and this is a warm slice. What could you ask for a buck? You eat a lot of dollar pizza, Ben?
I do eat a lot of dollar pizza, you know. Going to film school in New York, this kind of saved me in those college days. I like the bite a lot. Really thin. It's exactly what I want a dollar pizza to be. Still can't believe this is still $1.
Might not be for much longer. We're gonna talk more about that later. Things are changing in the city. This is what we're doing all day, eating dollar pizza. I could think of far worse fates for a man. You? 2? Yeah. That's it. We're walking down the street to eat our mutant-sized dollar pizza. I don't know, mutant size. It's actually pretty big. To quote Forrest Gump, life is like a dollar pizza slice. You never know what you're gonna get. You got some stringy cheese on top. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. You?
Definitely a lot cheesier and a lot chunkier looking.
Crust is really doughy, like not at all what I'm used to for your typical slice, but we're gonna go with this. I kind of like this one. It has flavor that like actually jumps out at you a little bit.
And I think that flavor comes from the dough, because I'm tasting a bit of some garlicky flavor into it. Yeah.
But I got a question for you. We should do an experiment. What if you walked into a 99-cent pizza spot and actually just dropped 99 pennies in there? Because usually you give them $1 and you don't get change. Do you think they would take 99 cents?
I think they'll just kick you out.
We're not expecting Parmesan or Reggiano cheese on these slices. I don't know where this cheese is from.
The cheese might be cheap, but I feel like they put some work into this bread.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's giving us the edge to complete the different, unique experience.
Difference maker here. This reminds me of school lunch pizza. This is exactly what this reminds me of. It's been almost 20 years.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think it's like, is that like a universal thing, like high school across America?
I think so. I think that's why I feel so nostalgic for a slice I didn't know anything about.
Yeah, the way that the bread is soft, the way the cheese is put.
So we're about to do something a little bit crazy, which has never been done before on the channel. We're eating at a chain pizza spot. I walked by and I saw Papa John's has a 99-cent slice. Curiosity has gotten the best of me, guys, so I apologize in advance. We're adding it to the video. So I get 2 of the 99-cent slices. That's it. Do all Papa John's do this or just this one?
So far, I know only we're doing I think in Manhattan.
I don't know if I ever even had Papa John's in my life, to be honest with you. The New York pizza snob in me doesn't want to make those kind of concessions, but it looks okay for $1. There's a lot of cheese, I think. What I love about New York is everyone is in everyone's business, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. This isn't really New York style pizza. Like, you can barely fold this. This is probably the same Papa John's you get anywhere. Does Dollar Papa John's pizza exist where you're watching from? Tell me, do tell me. Let me try this. It tastes like what I imagine Papa John's pizza would taste like. Super cheesy. Doesn't really have much character though. I feel like if I just close my eyes, I could be in Nebraska eating this. That being said, I do see the value in it, but not crunchy at all. It takes me back to my days eating Pizza Hut as a kid. Even though North Jersey, where I grew up, had great pizza, every once in a while my parents would take me to Pizza Hut. This is what this reminds me of. All right, Ben, you grew up with Papa John's? What'd you grow up with?
No, I grew up with actually Pizza Hut, but they don't have it here. But other than that, I grew up with Domino's back in Virginia. Wow, tastes like a bowling alley pizza. It's like you take a bite out of this, you feel like you're in a dorm room.
You got late night finals, you got to study.
Cramming for a test. I never did any of that, but if I did, that's just what I would be eating.
What was your average test score in school?
Let's not discuss that. Life with John Barr, always on the go. This is John Barr thinking of pizza. How far would you travel for a good slice of pizza?
To the ends of the earth.
I've been watching your videos for like the past week, dude.
Happy to help you out. Take care. That looks like you saw a ghost. You're the New York dude. Yeah. I go by many nicknames, that's one of them. I put the wrong 99-cent pizza place. Still quite a few in New York, you can make this mistake. Wait, it's this way.
Oh, there's always got to be some GPS issues. It's part of the experience.
Yep, we always get lost. 2 slices. I want to give a shout out to Chicago's best YouTuber, Louis Gusto. We actually filmed on his channel a pizza video, and we went to this spot as the Dollar Pizza representative, and I remember it was good. Like, that's why I put it in this video. This already looks more like a New York slice to me. This isn't your school lunch style, this isn't your bowling alley pizza, this isn't your Papa John's. This is a classic New York dollar slice, all right? There you go. It's good, but I think it's been sitting for a while. That's a problem with like any slice spot. If the pizza's been sitting for a long time, it loses a certain something, a certain freshness, but it's got a nice chew. Okay cheese to sauce ratio. I think for this part of Manhattan, this is solid.
I agree. The flavor was almost there, but it's the fact that it's like just doesn't taste as fresh. That's what we've had.
Yeah, we should have asked them to heat it up. It's $1. We don't complain. I won't make any real complaints about it unless it's ice cold.
And it's not.
No.
And the flavor is there. You can definitely taste some effort put in this slice. It just so happened that we got it at the wrong time.
My inspiration for today.
You stand out like a cone.
Back in the village, old stomping grounds. Now imagine the barber shop sold a 99-cent pizza while you got your haircut. $1 million idea. 2 slices. Thank you. I even got 2 plates. Nice. Round paper plates, eco-friendly, right? We're setting up our own outdoor dining spot for like 5 minutes, so I hope the restaurant doesn't get too pissed. In 5 years, this might not even exist anymore. That's a sad fact that Dollar Pizza is going the way Going away with something extinct. What's something extinct? The dodo bird, the dinosaur, anything more clever than that?
Fidget spinner, well, like planking. Oh yeah.
It's a little crunchy. Tomato sauce actually has a little zesty flavor to it.
All of a sudden, this slice just made you realize what a dollar pizza actually could be and why it's so special in New York. And that's also why we don't want it to go away. Right?
Imagine dollar pizza places already are running at razor thin margins. The cost of food is going up in general everywhere in the US. So a lot of famous dollar pizza places are raising their prices. Two Bros is now $1.50. My all-time favorite Percy's is now $2. Getting a 99-cent pizza sign in New York City is the equivalent of driving in small town America and seeing the Golden Arches. Like, you know pretty much exactly what you're gonna get.
Or Golden Corral.
Or Golden Corral, yeah.
Smell that, John?
Oh, I smell it.
Washington Square Park. You know what they say. The grass is greener here. So there's 3 things you need to know about dollar pizzas. And he'll do like a zoom in, zoom out. What's your secret recipe?
No, my friend. Bangladesh recipe. No.
Are a lot of the dollar pizza places owned by people from Bangladesh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, all right.
Bronx, Jackson Heights, Manattan.
Oh, thank you so much. This looks good. I'm gonna save you the trouble. You can leave the comment. He's eating 6 slices of pizza and drinking Diet Coke. For me, dollar pizza was always either I'm walking by and I just want a snack, or it's late night, you drank a lot, and you want a little something before you go to bed. Here we go. Crunchy, pretty good cheese to sauce ratio on it. Nice size slice. Nothing to complain about. I think of all the places we've had today, if I had to take an out of towner in, and just to give you the prototypical dollar pizza experience, like this is it right here, this slice right here, I would go to bed content, ready to fight my hangover the next day if this was my last slice of the night.
A slice a day keeps the doctor away. Probably not true.
Probably not true, but I have not been this excited for a video in a long time. Today, we're gonna be traveling all over Queens, showing you 5 amazing pizza places you have to visit, and we're gonna be joined by somebody born and raised here for that local perspective. You don't wanna miss this.
Manhattan and Brooklyn have good pizza, we get it, it's overplayed. But here in Queens, we have some spots of our own to brag about.
Almost 2 p.m. line out the door here.
I feel like a New Yorker has to consume pizza at least once or twice a week.
Oh yeah. It's just pizza and calzones. It's a really simple menu. Okay. It's our first time. It's 3 regular.
There you go.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Together?
All together, yeah.
75.
Cash only, super fast, super efficient. What I love about this place is you're 5 minutes from JFK Airport, so this could be your very first slice in New York City. Imagine that.
My dad would like this.
Yeah?
He loves thin crust. He always asks everywhere we go for a thin crust pie.
Nice little char, the cheese to sauce ratio. Let's take a bite. You know, light, airy crust. This is a great first slice in New York City. This is like your prototypical grab and go New York City slice. This is quality.
I can see why people would order 2 or 3 of these. I kind of want to just go right to the crust, you know? It's like when you go to an Italian restaurant and they give you like the breadsticks with the olive oil, just like that. Perfect.
You know, considering that we're eating 5 slices today, anything that's light and thin is actually a benefit for this little food challenge. Do you think that in Queens there's a certain pride about your neighborhood spots?
Yes, every neighborhood has a good pizza place, but sometimes certain ones last longer than others. Anywhere in Queens, kind of just find the nearest neighborhood and see if they have a pizza restaurant that's older than 40 years, and odds are it's got good pizza.
So we're basically riding around Queens in a red Mustang eating a lot of pizza. What poor life decisions have led me down this dark and dismal path? I like Astoria.
I do too.
I could definitely live here.
I have friends
I could
there.
definitely live in Astoria.
I used to lifeguard at the pool.
Yeah?
Yeah, we used to go around, lunch, pick a different spot, and the community knew who we were. We'd show up in the bright orange, and they know exactly who you are.
Right on.
Yeah,
that's how this whole concept started. It started with me experimenting stuff at home. This is really cool slice. You got honey sriracha, ranch, jalapenos, black sesame seeds. The party in your mouth. We got Indian tikka masala with jalapenos. We got loaded tater tots, steak truffle, fried Oreo, grilled cheese pizza. Especially on the weekends when everyone's out just chilling. That's when we'll crank out the birria. It's all kinds of crazy stuff comes out. So what we do is we like to put all our favorites on one pizza. We got sweet potatoes with the marshmallows, nice toasted and melted. Then the second bite is the stuffing, homemade stuffing. Then the third bite, you go back to the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows. Then for the grand finale, you got the homemade turkey with gravy and a honey cranberry sauce. You can eat it from the front, or from the back, or from the side. You get crazy.
Tough decisions, we'll see, we'll see. I don't even know where to begin with a slice like this. This is basically your Thanksgiving dinner in one. Should I go from the back? Should I go from the front? What would you do?
Well, are you more of a turkey person, or do you like your sides first? Like when the plate's brought to you at Thanksgiving, what do you eat first, the sides or the turkey?
Sides, we're going with the sides.
Go right for the
So we're going
front,
from the
man.
bottom to the top. You gotta tell me in the comments if you would eat this. I'm curious.
Yeah.
At the bottom here, we've got marshmallow and sweet potato. What are we doing? Oh my God, little cranberry. Okay. It's exactly as you would imagine it. Imagine mixing all of your favorite sides from Thanksgiving into one. I immediately noticed the sweet potato when I took that first bite.
This is probably the most unique pizza you've ever had.
Turkey on a pizza, never thought I'd see the day. Pairing it with the cranberry sauce and the gravy, I think you're either gonna love this or hate this. If you're like a purist, maybe you won't like it. For someone like me that's all about experimenting, fantastic. Oh.
I think I'm gonna move one of these to the front. I'm gonna mush that up, move it to the front. I'm just gonna, I don't even know how to.
Just do it.
What I thought it was gonna be. You gotta give it a little, find that cannoli sauce, dunk it, and just, They literally have a pie for every like taste bud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want sweet, they have sweet. If you want spicy, they have spicy. If you want spicy with a little cheese and a little mozzarella, they got it.
The owner is Punjabi. I'm very familiar with that food because my girlfriend's from there. Let's try it. Oh yeah. Have you ever tried opening a samosa and just eating it flat? Oh wait, it's a slice.
Does he get more Queens than this right here?
A lot of Queens is covered by train tracks, I'd say. But this is how you know you're in New York. At the very end of the line, they smack you with a massive advertisement. Funny enough, this is the only place that I actually haven't been to on our list.
And this is the only place in the video that I have been to on the list. There's not many places in New York that look like a deli from the outside and have great pizza inside. Even if you're not a fan of pizza, you can get imported Italian goods right here. Do 3 plain? We're doing a video about the best pizza in Queens.
With a little seasoning, simple to the point. Pure Italian.
Pure Italian, yes.
Take a look.
Oh, we saw. Ben, you got that, right?
Yes.
You got the shot? Yes. Good PR here.
No, I'm his PR manager.
I was gonna say, yeah.
With the sunglasses.
All right.
For sure, it's wow, delicious.
This isn't your average looking New York City slice. It's a lot of mozzarella.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, apparently they make their mozzarella fresh every morning, so you know you're getting quality fresh ingredients every time you bite a piece of pizza here.
Let's take a bite. I can taste the mozzarella. I can just taste the difference already.
It's light, right?
It's a really simple pizza, honestly. Just simple, fresh ingredients. Doesn't take much. We're also eating in the middle of a deli in Queens.
So if you're ever coming here to get some Italian products, you might as well just pick up a slice while you're waiting for them to cut your mozzarella. Every neighborhood will have a good pizza location, but it's the story that goes with it that really makes it that much better. You know, we're in the middle of a market in a busy city, in a busy town of Astoria, having a slice of pizza.
And a very good slice at that.
They even have my best friend's family soda here. Limonata de Sicilia, lemon soda, and then they have the blood orange. If you see these anywhere, you will not regret tasting this.
James, 42 minutes to go 7.4 miles.
Welcome to New York.
Casa Pizza, love the name. And we've already got a line out the door at like 6 o'clock.
Just keep an eye on how often these guys are picking up a new piece of dough and making a new pie, because it's literally every 5 seconds. You'll never have a slice that's been sitting around. You'll always have a slice that's relatively fresh, if not still hot from the oven.
Well, that's the advantage of a really popular place. It keeps moving.
This is like a local spot.
Oh, yeah.
These guys have been here forever. I recognize them since I've been coming in.
Feel bad giving it away?
Honestly, no, because people should taste good pizza.
Yeah.
You know, if you like the sweet sauce and you're a fan of pesto, you gotta come to Danny's. Sometimes it's so good that you just want to like eat it right in front, go for a walk, you know, pull up on the side and just
Put it on the hood of your red Ford Mustang. I don't know if anyone else even does this.
I have yet to see an authentic, just original cheese pesto slice myself.
I mean, I've seen the artichoke slice, which kind of looks like this, but it's not this. And I'm not a big fan of the artichoke slice, to be honest with you. Oh, wow. That cheese snuck up on me, damn.
You taste it?
It's really basil-y. Got a strong flavor.
Try it how the locals have it.
Oh, let's do it.
You
Let's
order
see.
a side of the sweet sauce, and you give it a pour right down the middle.
I can smell that sauce already. There it is. I love sweet tomato sauce. It's like one of my weaknesses. I freaking love a sweeter tomato sauce. But with the pesto, when you combine the sweet sauce, I think it kind of counteracts how strong the pesto flavor is.
It completes the circle. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It completes the circle of pizza stardom. I don't think I've ever also had a slice where I had to put tomato sauce on myself just at the end there. What the heck was that? Oh, this guy's running after.
He must have
stolen something?
Did he steal something?
That guy specifically ran through our pizza review. Doesn't he see we're filming here? Can't he steal stuff on his own time?
He must be running home to get some money to get some of this pizza. I was just about to say, try the plain slice.
I think you know that I'm gonna love this.
Yeah. It's not thick, it's light. Taste that sweet sauce.
That's it. This is it for me. This is my style.
You just want to keep going.
This is actually gotta be like top 5 sauces I've had in New York that I like. This is like my specific flavor that I'm into, my specific taste. Danny's like has it for me.
Since 1959. What do you think about Danny's? How often do you come here? Or how much?
She comes in New York whenever she visits from Florida. She always moves out.
Oh yeah?
So of all the places on the video, Nick's hits closest to home for you, huh?
Yeah, well, in fact, we are in my home of Forest Hills. This happens to be my #1 pizza place on today's list, in my opinion, and any list I would recommend anyone coming to Queens to try.
The big thing to remember, guys, says right here, no slices. This is a pie spot.
Yes, which means it's that good that you have to just get the whole thing. Just get a small pie with half pepperoni, half plain, but with extra cheese on the bottom.
This is a cute pie, a small pie. I feel like if I was hungry enough, I could eat this whole thing by myself.
On certain days of the week, when I haven't seen certain friends in a long time, we will come here, sit right there, and each order a large pie. And it comes with a double-decker version of this, big pie on top, big pie on the bottom, and then 2 of them. And we just dig in.
I'm a fan. Look at that. I was dreading having more pizza because I'm so full. These are so small. These are thin.
Perfect for just splitting with someone, you know?
Little
Side
put
salad.
together slice. All right, bon appetit. Let's go. Let's try this.
Just like I remember it.
Good consistency, great cheese to sauce ratio on this. Love the mozzarella. Little fresh basil on top. Nice pull. You were waiting all day to do that, weren't you? You were waiting all day for that, the extra cheese.
It can keep going. It's like a mozzarella stick. If I were to come here for the first time, get whatever pie you like. Customize it to your specialty, and you will not regret it.
This is different. This isn't your grab and go slice. This is like a nice occasion. You're celebrating something. You haven't seen your boys in a while. Bam, right here.
Yep. Date night, movie theaters down the block, come to Forest Hills, grab a slice before the flick. Can't go wrong.
Is this the best slice in New York City? I'm John, a New York City vlogger, and I love making videos about pizza. From ranking the top dollar slice joints to having visiting Italians try it, I'm up for anything. And in this video, we're going to eat at two famous pizza rivals located under the Brooklyn Bridge, who just happen to be neighbors, and see who's better. We're going to be putting Grimaldi's and Juliana's to the test with the help of two New York City food vloggers. We're ordering one pie from each spot, and we're going to be ranking it from a 1 to a 5 to finally put this debate to rest.
Grimaldi's is one of my favorite pizzerias as a kid. It used to be in the space right down the block, which is now Juliana's. So I used to come here very often, get the pies to go, eat inside. Always loved it. Let's see how it is now under the new ownership and the new location. Pie to go. Pie to go.
How long did that take to get?
About, say, 7 to 8 minutes.
We've got our first pie. How much did it cost?
This one's $20 for the smaller pie.
$20 for the small margarita pie. Something to note, this is the first time I have ever seen no line in front of Juliana's or Grimaldi's. We timed this for midwinter, midweek. This was very intentional.
Absolutely. Post-holiday season.
Post-holiday season. All right, Greg, before we start, what kinds of things are we going to be looking for in this pizza taste test?
Say definitely looking for the flavor of the crust. It has the right level of char from that coal oven, because the coal oven is very key to these pies. Not many coal ovens left in New York City, so it adds a special flavor to it. I say the flavor of the sauce, if it's not too salty, not too sweet, somewhere right in the middle. And the cheese got to have a nice flavor to it, nice creamy flavor. And I see there's a decent amount of basil on here, so looks pretty good.
Greg is leading off the taste test challenge. 1 to 5, do your thing.
All right, so here we go. Now look at it. You can see that little bit of ash from the coal oven. Not heavily charred. It doesn't feel too crispy, but it looks good. It looks a nice amount of sauce on top, which I like. I like sauce on top, so let's take a bite.
He needs another bite just in case.
Sauce is a little salty. Not as much flavor on that crust as I would like from the coal oven. I'll give it 3.5.
Is it as good as when you had it as a kid?
I would say no.
Jumi's up next.
Uh-oh. Okay.
She just went right in.
I say one more bite.
Everyone has needed a second bite so far. Interesting.
It has to be.
We have to be precise here. We need 2 bites.
Yeah, sauce is a little salty, but the cheese balances it, so, well, yeah. I'd say 3.5.
Husband and wife. What a surprise. Same number.
I wasn't even listening to you.
I'm not as good as Greg and Jumi at rating food, but I do know my pizza a little bit. All right. 1 to 5. Here we go, Grimaldi's. Is this the best slice in New York City? I need a second bite. It's good. I like the crust, but I feel like there's something lacking with the tomato sauce flavor. I don't know if it's too salty, as they were saying, something else. I'm gonna go with a 3.2.
3.2, okay.
3.2. We're gonna change the numbers just a little bit. A 3.2. Solid pizza. Definitely not the best in New York. Excited to try Juliana's though after this.
So do we have a food tour tonight?
Not tonight, but we do offer an awesome food tour and Airbnb experiences. We show you some of the best street food in New York City, a very local, off the beaten path experience. We'd love to have you. We hope to see you on one of our tours.
See you soon.
This is where the original Grimaldi's was. I went here so many times as a kid. I loved it. It's one of my first favorite pizzas in New York City, actually, growing up. Yeah, I'd even come with family. We'd actually call in the order 10 minutes before we got here so we could pick it up and just eat it in the car.
Right, so there actually is a small line here at Juliana's. I don't think we're gonna be waiting too long. We gave Grimaldi's 3.5, 3.5, 3.2, about a 3.4 or so average. Hoping Juliana's can top it, but we're gonna be honest with you guys if it doesn't.
Medium margarita pie.
Smells so good. This is the hardest walk in history. I just want to rip this open and start eating them right now.
This looks very different than the Grimaldi's. You can tell right away. Look at all the oregano on there. The crust looks a little more charred. Looks, at first glance, it looks thinner. Hopefully more crisp, we will find out.
So the score to beat for Greg is 3.5. Remember, 1 to 5, we're gonna be tallying up the average at the end to see who wins. Time for Juliana's.
All right. Say at first glance, it looks great. I'm a big fan of oregano too, so I see a lot of oregano here. Looks very well balanced. The crust looks very thin. I'm trying to get the best possible slice here for the first impression. Let's go with this one. See, there's a little more color on the edge of that crust, and even the bottom's got a little bit of a flop, but it already feels more crisp than Grimaldi's. Let's take a bite. Yeah. I've had Juliana several times. This is as good as I always remember it being. I'm gonna give this one a 4.6.
Ooh, high number here.
Yeah, so what's nice here is that everything is well balanced and harmonious, all the ingredients. The crust has that nice char. You can really taste the flavor from that coal oven. The oregano gives it a nice herbal kick. I'm a big fan of oregano. If you like oregano, you'll probably like this one too. The sauce is not salty like the last one, and it's not overly sauced. See, the other one, sauce was dripping. We actually got it all over us too. And the sauce here has a nice tomato flavor, no extra salt. The mozzarella is nice and creamy. Nice amount of basil here. Excellent stuff.
Okay. Okay, for me, with everything in here, basil, oregano, perfect balance of everything, 4.8.
Ooh, almost perfect.
Almost perfect. It's not too salty. Yeah.
All right, here goes. Final bite to see which one's better. Just in case, one more. Just about everything tastes better to me on this. The cheese, the tomato sauce, it's not so heavy nor as salty. Love the crust. I know the whole story behind that oven. It's actually the first time I've ever tried Juliana's, and this is definitely going towards the top of my list for best pie in New York City. I don't know if I'm putting this number 1, but I'm gonna rank this 4.6. Easily the winner of today's pizza challenge. Juliana's defeats Grimaldi's. Quite a big victory for Juliana's. So obviously you know which one I would personally recommend and all of us would recommend.
Grimaldi's, Juliana's, it's a very iconic location under the Brooklyn Bridge. A lot of people come here for the pizza. There's definitely one that stood out among them all, and that is Juliana's. They have the original coal oven, and it's Patsy Grimaldi. He's icon in New York City pizza. He's worked at some of the best shops here, including he has the Patsy's in East Harlem. He had the original Grimaldi's here and now Juliana's. You really taste the difference in that crust, that char. It's got that crisp at the edge, well-balanced flavors. It's got the oregano that makes it pop. The mozzarella is really good. The fresh mozzarella is delicious. The sauce is not salty nor too tangy. It's very well-balanced, delicious pizza.
What's up, members of the Barrio? It's John coming to you from Manhattan, and today we are going to be comparing the two most famous styles of pizza in the world, New York versus Neapolitan. And to make this a little more interesting, I have brought along an Italian vlogger. This girl knows her pizza. We're going to be comparing and contrasting between two different spots. Get ready for a great video.
Hey everyone, I'm Mary Jane from the channel What a Shame Mary Jane. I'm gonna get to talk about the real original pizza, which is the Italian one, in comparison to the very good New York City pizza, and it's gonna be a very interesting comparison. Check it out.
All right, Mary Jane, this will come as no surprise to my viewers, but we're gonna start at Bleecker Street Pizza. We're gonna get a traditional cheese slice and start the comparison at my favorite joint.
This display is very nice. It really makes me hungry right away.
Guys, normally when I'm here, I order the Nonna Maria slice. It's my favorite slice in New York City, but because we want to be purists, I got their cheese slice, which in my opinion is very good as well. It's just not my favorite, but I really want to compare your traditional New York slice versus a Neapolitan. Now let's get Mary Jane's first reaction to the looks of this.
Well, the smell is very tasty, and the looks is perfect, I would say, for a New York City slice. And I can already see that there is a lot of cheese here, which is a New York City pizza feature for sure.
You know, I grew up on the other side of the Hudson in New Jersey, so this is the pizza that I grew up with. This is what I'm used to, not what Mary Jane's used to though. And yes, obviously a lot of cheese, another staple of New York City pizza, but these guys use really fresh ingredients. So let's take that first bite. Just like a nice even cheese to sauce ratio. This is definitely my go-to pizza place in New York City. And if I'm not in the mood for one of their specialty slices like the Nonna Maria, which I'm always talking about, this cheese slice is a very good alternative. And of course they gave it to us fresh out of the oven. So just, you know, perfect New York City food on the go.
Looks very good. This is what we do in Italy when something is really good, but your mouth is full and you cannot talk yet. It's very tasty, definitely. As you said, the ratio between tomato and cheese is perfect. This cheese is very, very strong in flavor, which makes the pizza very tasty in its whole. About the similarities between New York City pizza and Italian pizza is that both are round and both are pretty thin, because I know that the Chicago pie, for example, is very thick. The Norwegian pizza is very thick as well. One difference is that the tomato sauce here is very highly and heavily seasoned. There's a strong taste of garlic inside the tomato, and there are also other spices and other ingredients, whereas in the Italian style pizza, the tomato is simply made by tomatoes and a little pinch of salt, and that's it.
I've had the same situation with other foods around the world, like bagels in New York versus bagels in Montreal. A lot of people say I'm crazy that I like New York bagels better. I also like New York pizza better than traditional Italian pizza. And I know that's where it came from, but it's what I'm used to. I grew up with it, and I think it would be very hard for me just to change allegiances. I think I'm similar to you. I appreciate the differences a lot, but I'll always go for that classic New York slice when I get a chance.
You see, I think it's much easier for us Italians to come to New York and enjoy the New York pizza, rather than for you Americans come to Italy and enjoy the Italian pizza, because of that flavor thing. If you take out flavor, I don't know if your if your taste is used to that little flavor. We don't use much spices, we don't use much salt, much fat in our food. The New York pizza I consume the most is the dollar slice pizza. Because I travel on a budget, so that's my favorite one for a financial reason.
Guys, by the way, I was wearing this shirt intentionally today, just for her. Dollar pizza addict. But I think you're the real dollar pizza addict, not me.
Yeah, I should get one of those, honestly.
Guys, should I get her a shirt? Tell me in the comments.
We just had one of my favorite New York City slices. Now it's her turn. We're gonna go to a classical Neapolitan place. You ready?
Yes, absolutely. Andiamo.
Andiamo. We have arrived at the Neapolitan pizza place called Ribalta, and you've never been here before, but you were really excited about showing us it.
Yes, because I made a kind of survey among my friends, Italian friends living in New York City, and this was one of the most quoted places.
So we're gonna go to a place that a lot of Italians living in New York says the best Neapolitan pizza in Manhattan. Let's get in there. Well, Mary Jane, I'm impressed. This place, it looks very fancy.
Yeah, it does, actually.
All right, Pasquale, one of the owners, is going to be taking us through the Neapolitan pizza making process. Let's do this.
And we are going to explain you the difference between Neapolitan and American pizza. Even if I have a New York style margherita, that is one of the most traditional pizza in Napoli. I can say is the iconic pizza in Napoli. The dough is made by only 4 ingredients: flour, water, sea salt, and natural yeast. That's it. We do this one like turning and slapping at the same time. And then we have a totally flour-free dough. So once the pizza goes in the oven, we don't have extra flour and we don't feel the bitter taste, aftertaste in the mouth. It's a fresh tomato. It's just tomato and salt. So we don't add oil, we don't add garlic, no other flavors. So we add the basil at the pre-cooking or after cooking. This is fresh mozzarella, so we don't use shred mozzarella that is on the New York style pizza. In this mozzarella there is only 1, maybe 2 ingredients: milk and sea salt. That's it. So we put some basil, extra virgin olive oil. So the only oil we have in this pizza is the one that we put on top. And that's it. There is no oil in the dough and no oil in the tomato.
So what strikes me about this pizza already is how simple it is.
Yeah, it's super simple. If you want to come here, you know, Neapolitan oven is 900 degrees. So it's not that you put the pizza there and the pizza stay at the same spot the whole time. We gotta move it all the time. And it only cooks for 90 seconds. So we sit the pizza on the bottom and with the I think this one is the mother of all the pizzas, because this born in Naples, and after Naples, the funny thing is the pizza became famous in New York right after Naples, not the rest of Italy. So only Naples used to eat the pizza in Italy. Then the pizza came here with Lombardi, the first pizzeria in New York. And after the pizza became famous in New York, it became famous in the rest of Italy, and the rest of Italy started to eat pizza. And then invented the New York style pizza. It was bigger, by slice, eatable, walking on the street, and the flour was different, so they had to add some flavors. So that's why they add oil, sugar, maybe eggs. You know, there is a reason. And then it's a totally different product, totally different recipe, and it makes sense, the New York style, as it makes a lot of sense the Neapolitan style.
Guys, I've been looking forward to this all day. I mean, just seeing the preparation of that pizza, I know it's gonna taste good. It looks very good. I've got some experts here at Neapolitan Pizza. Let's go.
If you want to go more deep into the Neapolitan pizza, you can buy my book, The Pizza Diet. It's all over Amazon, YouTube, iTunes, and then you can see how with this pizza you can even lose weight.
I was so impressed how simple this pie was to make, how quick it was to make, and I've had Neapolitan pizza before in New York City. I've never had it in Naples before, so I guess I'm not the best judge, but let's take a bite.
I'm folding it. Now, Mary Jane said some people do fold it in Italy, so I'm not the only person in the world to do this for a Neapolitan slice. I'm not using a fork and knife. This is delicious. Like I think I could eat this whole thing in 5 minutes. This is just unbelievably good. This may be the softest crust I've ever tried in my entire life. I'm serious.
Let's try it, guys. I'm very curious actually, because I've tried several pizzas in New York, but I've never tried an authentic Italian place, which this claims to be. So let's try it. And as you can see, I'm gonna use fork and knife.
You're a lot more civilized than I am.
No, it's not that. It's just that many people in Italy use just their hands to eat pizza. It's just that the first part, it's a bit more messy to eat just with your hands. That's why I use first fork and knife, and then I will switch to my hands. You will see. Finally.
Finally?
So many people ask me what's the difference between Italian pizza and New York City pizza, and there are obviously many things to mention, but the one difference that for me is most important is the mozzarella, because you see how this mozzarella looks like? This is fresh mozzarella. We call it also fior di latte in Italian. Whereas the New York City slice doesn't use this kind of mozzarella, it uses a low moisture mozzarella. So this mozzarella is usually round, it's shaped like a small ball, so to say. I'm really impressed by this one. This in particular, they import from Agerola, which is a place right near Naples in the peninsula of Sorrento. And I must say it really tastes like authentic Italian Neapolitan mozzarella.
So she has finally found it, that super authentic Neapolitan taste. So this is #1 for you so far in New York, of all the places you've ever tried for authentic Neapolitan pizza.
Yes, absolutely. #1.
Pasquale was talking about his book, The Pizza Diet, and this actually does taste healthy. Like, this is the sort of food you can come to, and I don't think you're gonna feel like you're eating late night junk food with a couple of slices here of margherita pizza.
Yeah, actually, John, I'm very happy that an American like you tried this authentic Italian pizza, because we never consider pizza as an unhealthy food in Italy. Whereas here in New York, I've seen pizza is considered as an unhealthy food, right?
It is. It's considered a necessary food, but unhealthy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's something that you always have to try to limit as much as possible, whereas in Italy, consuming a margherita pizza is perfectly fine. It's a meal. It's a complete meal if you think about it, because you have the carbohydrates of the bread, you have the proteins from the mozzarella, some veggies from the tomatoes and the basil, and some good genuine olive oil.
Today, we're heading for Brooklyn to try New York's most famous old-school pizzeria, DiFara. We'll talk to one of the owners about the history, learn all about the ingredients, and I'll be joined by an Italian digital creator and business owner to get her take as well. Does DiFara live up to the legend? Watch till the end to find out. All right, guys, there are few pizza places I would dedicate an entire video to. DiFara's is one of them, and I am so pumped to try this place for the first time, and I brought along a special guest.
Yay! This is Chiari Lady Boss. I'm Italian born and raised, so it's so exciting to bring John with me today to try DiFara, which is one of the best pizza places in Brooklyn and New York City itself.
Well, it is time to go inside and talk to some people here.
I've been doing it since I was a little child. The first pie I made, I was 7 years old. He opened up here in 1965. He told me the story about he was driving with my grandfather, his father, and they passed by Avenue J, and he saw the crowds walking up and down Avenue J, and he said, I'm going to open up over there. And my grandfather said, you can't. You already put money down on this other place. You got to just do it over there. He said, no, look at this. Look at all the people walking around. I'm going to open over there. Superhuman. He's like an alien or something. He's he worked on all holidays, Christmas, everything was about work. an old oven. Yeah, this is the original oven. It's been here since 1965, and my father probably bought it used, because he bought everything used back then. So most of the equipment is from that time zone, 1965, and bought used when we opened up. This register, this is like a relic. We don't use it anymore. We used it for a long time. Whatever is the best is what he would put on the pizza. So if he found something and it's like, this is best, that's what he would put on the pizza. Well, we use extra virgin olive oil, so everything on the pizza is high quality. It's all high quality. It's all imported from Italy. There's so many like really intricate things to making pizza that people might not realize. Just the way you break the cheese and the way you put it on. I hand break the cheese. We don't grate it. We break it.
You break it, yeah. I saw that.
And I put it on a certain way with my hands. It's a little detail that people might not realize, and it matters. Little things really do matter. I mean, even in the texture of the sauce. If you put a little too much of a liquid or something to, like, you know, kind of water it down to some degree, it just a little bit could take it off what it is. Like it all, you know, every little ounce. Everything's by hand, very rustic. The way you know, the old days. As time goes on, these things are changing. And you want to keep the authenticity of certain things. You want things to still remind you of this nostalgic.
Do you think someone coming here today who came here 30 years ago would get a similar experience or the same experience on the pizza?
Yeah, they could also tell. They could tell it's the same. The thing is that when we lost a lot of the old customers because we started getting a lot of tourists and things. And during the COVID, some of the old people are seeing that they can get the pizza a little quicker and easier, and we're getting a lot of the customers back in the day. We have a few from all the way back in the day, but we're seeing a lot more faces.
This looks better in person than I thought it would, honestly. Really, it does. I didn't think it would look this nice. It's like a work of art. Look at this, like beautiful, thin crust. Oh my goodness, guys, that first bite, like the initial reaction to me was the olive oil and the basil, that combination. That was one of the most memorable first bites of pizza I've ever had in New York City. It was unbelievably good. Like, I just can't wait to try to take on the rest of this. What do you think?
I can't stop eating.
Look at this girl. Look at this girl.
I really like the taste of the basil.
Again, for me, the thing that keeps standing out is just the amount of olive oil they use. I don't know if I've ever been to a place that uses this much olive oil on pizza.
You think so?
And it really works. That is really standing out to me. Because they put it on before, and they put it on after it comes out as well.
That's what I do with mine.
That's what you do with yours. How would you, as an Italian, rank this versus other pizza places in New York City?
Immigrants, like Italians that came here a long time ago and started making pizza, they sometimes change the recipe, so throughout the years the taste changes, and it feels it's not authentic anymore in a way, or the taste has gone more towards like the Italian American style.
Yeah.
I think this is really true to the Italian style, so it's a very, very good pizza in my opinion.
Buonissima.
Cosa pensi di questa pizza? Ti sembra italiana?
Non entiendo.
Non capisco.
Non capisco.
Okay. What do you think about this pizza? Do you taste like some Italian in it? Have you been to Italy before?
I've been to Italy.
You've been to Italy. What do you think?
I would say the freshness of the ingredients here really stands out to me versus a lot of other places in New York City. I mean, the fresh olive oil, the tomato sauce, the buffalo mozzarella imported from the town that Dom grew up in. It's just such a good combination of ingredients. This is honestly something that I've never had in New York City before. Like, there's something unique about this pie. I can't put my finger on it, but that would make me want to come back here again and again. It is truly a unique pie for me. What I love about this place is that even if you came here in the 1970s, you come back here in 2020, you know, the ingredients are just about the same. It's the same oven. It's practically the same experience. And now, with all the COVID travel restrictions, you don't have to wait an hour in line to try some of New York City's best pizza. So guys, I don't know, if you've never been to DiFara's, I think now would be an amazing time to come.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys, we wanted to try a square slice before leaving. We're almost full, so we cut a piece of it. You know, Dom Jr. was saying that some people will fight you to the death about liking the square slice better than the round slice. I've never tried this either. Let's see how it is. Really good. It's really rich and full, and I think that you couldn't eat too many of these in a row. I prefer the round one, but I understand why people like the square one too. So much tomato sauce, that basil, got a good piece of the mozzarella. It's really good. Our friend Chip came with us. He wanted to say something.
I mean, this has always been one of my favorite pizzas in New York, and me with a group of friends, we actually went to New Haven, Connecticut, which has 3 pizza spots that have been raved as like the best in the United States, and they've reached like top levels, and they're good, don't get me wrong, but they don't top DiFara's for me, so.
New York City is home to some of the world's best pizza, but today we want to show you some viral pies that have been making waves over the internet. We'll be eating New York's craziest pizza for those that want something a little bit bolder. Hope you brought your appetites. Crave It may not just be the craziest pizza place in New York City, but possibly the world. If you can think it, if you can imagine it, they've probably created it.
Welcome to Crave It, everybody. My name is Vishy Mandahar. This is my son, Kaden Mandahar. We want to invite you guys into Crave It and show you what we do. Come check out this tasty AF grub. So we got buffalo chicken with mozzarella sticks and jalapeno ranch. We got a little General Tso's action. Then we took it back to my hometown in India, the Indian tikka masala with homemade tikka sauce, straight recipe from India. Then this is my personal favorite slice right here. The chicken cutlet with white truffle. So we make the white truffle in-house. This is our most popular pizza probably. 4-cheese macaroni and cheese. It has American cheese, cheddar cheese, jack cheese, and mozzarella cheese. Can't say no to that. So we got our famous tater tot pizza, got like 50 million views online. It has tater tots, bacon, chipotle, ranch, scallions, red onions. I stole the idea from Hooters. Sorry, but I put it on pizza and I blew it up. There you go. This is another really cool one you don't see a lot. It's pepperoni, but we don't use hot honey. We use our super duper sticky honey sriracha. It's super sticky, great flavor, great spice. You like that one, right? You do, right? You want to take a bite? Here, take a bite for them. Tell them how much you love it. Take a bite, take a bite. Yes, kid-friendly approved. There you go. That's how we do it, Crave It. Yes, this is called the Desi Boy Pizza. We marinate the chicken for 24 hours with Indian spices, including tikka powder. And we got the cilantro. Indians love cilantro and everything. Jalapenos, we love the spicy kick to it. It's like the perfect Indian getaway right there.
Mouth is absolutely watering right now. Grilled cheese, super sticky, honey sriracha. I've never seen anything like this before.
So this is our version of a grilled cheese sandwich. We top it with our famous super duper sticky honey sriracha. We give it a little ranch to even out the flavors. We got some jalapenos for the little spicy kick, black sesame seeds, and wait till you see the cheese pull. This thing pulls all the way to the moon, I promise. Watch this guy pull this cheese right now.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me here. You don't do this every day. All right. All right, we have shown you all the prep. Let's try it. Let's do it, man.
I'm so excited. Here we go.
That tikka chicken is spiced so well. That is the first thing that stands out to me. It's that topping right there with the tikka sauce. Oh, this is fantastic. He's still chewing while I'm talking.
There's like a lot of cheese to process over there. It's sweet, it's tangy, it's pretty dense. There's more cheese here than actual bread. And you gotta be a cheesy person to like this.
You're the cheesiest person to like that. What I love is that every slice here is so colorful. It's like this place was made for Instagram.
It's visually appealing and it smells good. Every single one of them smells really good.
Yeah, for example, the cilantro on top of the chicken tikka pizza, because for Indian food, cilantro is very popular on a lot of dishes. So they go all out here.
Yeah.
Christmas tree pizza with pepperoni cups, homemade truffle pesto, which gives it the nice green effect, and the taste is amazing. Homemade fresh mozzarella. Then for a nice surprise, we do a nice calzone crust, and inside the calzone is homemade fresh mozzarella as well, and our ricotta.
Yeah, and you killed the shape and the image here. It's really
Just wanna
good.
go in. What do you think?
You approve?
Looks amazing.
We've got Caden here. He wants to try his dad's pizza with us. Have you ever had the Christmas one before?
Not yet, but
You excited?
I'm excited to try that.
All right, let's do it. Let's try it. Go ahead.
Really good.
I love the pesto aioli sauce. Oh, that just hits different with a pepperoni. What a combo.
Solid 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Now, you're not just saying that because it's your dad's place, right? I think he means it. He means it.
I mean it.
All right, Ben, you're fired. He's a new co-host. I like him better. And if you guys like anything you see here, goldbelly.com, you can order a select menu off Crave It, and it goes anywhere in the US. Vinny's Pizzeria opened since 1960 in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Sometimes you get so hungry that you just want to eat the pizza right out of the box, but what if you could eat the box too?
A lot of people order pizza and they ask for it in a box and sit down to eat and then immediately just throw away the box, and it's just a huge waste and it drives us crazy. It fills up the trash. And I kind of got to thinking, like, what if the box was edible? And so that kind of got me started in the kitchen, just trying to make a box that was edible, and this is what kind of came out of it. And it started as just a joke to just show on Instagram. It just blew up from there and people started asking for it.
Did I order a one pizza box pizza?
Absolutely. So now we bring the center pie out, and then we're just gonna slide on this baby right in the middle like that. And then we're gonna pop it back in so it all kind of cooks all together. So now the lid is gonna just slide out like this. And the bottom pizza is gonna come out like this. And then it flips over, seals the deal. Here we go.
You're gonna have to explain how to eat it at some point for us too.
That's not my problem.
That's not your problem.
Yeah. One pizza box pizza in a box.
A pizza box in a box.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. If you didn't know what was inside here, you would just assume it's a regular pizza pie, but no. This is monstrous. Look at that. Look at the lid of the pizza box pizza. If you guys didn't realize it by now, this is essentially 3 different pies in one. You have the white pie with garlic, a pepperoni, and then a Sicilian as the base. Sean was telling us that you really can't eat this all in one bite and not make a complete pig of yourself, so we're not gonna do that. He said what people like to do is they start by ripping some pieces of the white pie, the lid, and dipping it in marinara sauce. Zesty marinara sauce here, and then we have the cheese, which has really combined with the pepperoni underneath it, so it's got a lot of extra flavor. So this is just a little appetizer. This is the tough part. We got a slice of pepperoni that has cheese from the lid dripped on it and cheese from the bottom. I don't even know how I'm gonna hold this up. Something I didn't realize is the lid, AKA the white pie on top, is keeping the heat. So this is piping hot even after a few minutes. So much cheese, so much oil. This is absolutely one of the most outrageous things I've eaten in a long time. I already spilled oil on my, a lot of dry cleaning after today's video. Oh, dry cleaning bill's gonna be big. I think the bottom part's my favorite. All the cheese from the top 2 layers dripped onto the bottom, which is a Sicilian, just gave me this like strong cheesy bite. Wow. All 3 pies in one. Like a big cheesy sandwich here. If this pizza wasn't so good, this wouldn't be as fun. Oh, special delivery.
As if you hadn't had enough.
We haven't had
on pizza.
Thank you so much. They brought us the pizza on pizza. The only thing that would make this even better would be if there was small pizzas on top of these small pizzas. Just complete overload here. So you could take a bite like this, or you could just separately do that. This could be a thing. Mini pizza slices.
Oh my goodness, this is thick. Do I just take a bite out of it like this?
Why not?
Here we go. Wow. You know, this is weirdly comforting. I love the garlic. We never got to the garlic part in the front, but like from the back here, this is where the garlic's hanging out.
Dude, you're just getting savage right now. I like it.
So if you have the munchies for whatever reason, this is a pizza joint to hit.
In the world of outrageous pizza, sometimes two is better than one, and East Village Pizza knows that better than anyone.
All right, East Village Pizza has been around since 1997. All right, and this double stack pizza that I'm making right now, actually, I make this on a live stream that I was doing on Instagram, and double stack pizza, and after that, like, it came really famous. Buffalo chicken. This pizza has two things. One is double stack, but the other thing is cheesy. That's the most beautiful part of, or most like people like about it, it's cheese. Like there's not too much cheese. There's not too much cheese. It just, personally, I like cheese. I know that's too much.
No such thing as too much cheese.
That's right. I just tested you. Now I want to do a pepperoni. That's my baby.
You have almost 2 million followers on Instagram. You have one of the biggest accounts in New York City for pizza.
I'm the first guy who made live stream on Instagram making and baking pizza. I'm the first guy who did the cheese pool. And people and friends of mine, they were laughing at me like, what are you doing, posting pizza picture on Instagram? I'm glad I did.
Woo. Epic cheese pull. Look at this. It's like a pound. I don't think I've ever been to a slice shop that had heated outdoor seating. So imagine you want to go on a crazy date in the winter, order a double stack pizza and sit outside under the heater. And he said there used to be 2-hour waits for this. Well, it certainly talks the talk with the amount of cheese. I smelled that cheese the second it came out of the oven. You definitely can't hold this like an ordinary pizza. You need 2 hands for this. Okay, I managed to get it all. Oh, I don't know if I've ever gotten more of a flavor explosion from a slice of pizza in my entire life. That buffalo chicken hit me right away, topped with a pepperoni and 5 pounds of cheese, just smacks you in the face. I don't know how he managed to put this together where it holds up so well, but if you want something that is distinctly a New York thing, I don't know if you're gonna find this anywhere else.
Start from the bottom. Start from the bottom.
One-handed, I like it.
It's like I'm at a Super Bowl party, I'm drunk, I'm shoving pizza and mozzarella sticks, chicken wings, simultaneously, all at once. That's what this is.
More so than the pizza, although the pizza's fantastic, I love the owner's story, how he worked his way up from a delivery guy to running his own pizza shop to going viral on Instagram. Just trying this pizza, I know that the other slices are going to be very good as well, but I also think that he personifies that New York City immigrant hustle, telling us how he used to sleep 4 to 5 hours a night for 5 years till he got himself established, and here he is running a super popular pizza spot. So that is, to me, more inspiring than the pizza. But the pizza, whew, this is fantastic. Oh, I'm probably not going to eat pizza for another month after this, but someone's got to do the market research for you guys. Tough job, but happy I signed up for it.
Brooklyn, home to some of the best pizza on the planet. Today, we're taking Mary Jane, an Italian YouTuber living in New York, to try Brooklyn pizza for the first time and see her reaction. We've got 3 big-name slice joints lined up. This is going to be one tasty adventure, I can promise you that. All right, guys, for our first stop on this Brooklyn pizza tour, we are going to Luigi's, and this place has been around since 1973. It is a staple in South Slope, and I think our guest is gonna like this spot a lot.
First time trying Brooklyn pizza, what are your expectations?
Maybe a little bit more Italian, because just running around Brooklyn, seeing the places from outside, the pizza places, they look more Italian inspired than the ones in Manhattan.
Heard good things about you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. She's from Italy, so she's going to be responding to it.
Oh, yes, Italiano.
Sei mai stato? Sei mai stato a visitare? Sì. Ah, bravo.
You were saying where you were from, right?
Yeah. You know, I haven't had breakfast this morning, like you told me, John.
Yeah.
So, I'm ready.
You're ready.
For loads of pizza.
Management here gave us a few samples. They're very generous, so thank you to them. And this is going to be a good experience to start this video already for Mary Jane. We've got so many different types of pizzas to sample here.
Okay, I'll go with the plain one. So hungry?
Whoa, that was a good reaction.
Oh my god. So much for Brooklyn pizza. This is something I've never tasted in Manhattan, honestly. Let me take another bite. Wow. John, thank you for having invited me to this Brooklyn pizza tour. I'm already very satisfied, I must say.
After just 2 bites.
Typical New York style pizza. So you can taste the cheese, for example, is the typical New York mozzarella, which is very different than the Italian real mozzarella. But the sauce of this pizza is amazing. The tomato sauce, it has such a great flavor. I don't know how to explain this. And also the crust is, I think, a bit different than the New York style, like the classic one that you get in Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's way thinner.
So I was reading that Luigi's was famous for this mozzarella slice. So I've had plenty of classic New York slices before. I wanted to go with something a little different. I love the mozzarella on top of this, just like big globs of it. And they were telling me about all the basil sauce on top. Look at that. Fresh mozzarella, tomato. So good.
This might be the best plain cheese New York style slice that I've ever had.
My son's 3.5 years old, and he's Luigi too.
So 3 Luigis.
Well, I'm Giovanni.
Oh, you're Giovanni.
I'm Giovanni Luigi. Yeah. I'm
Giovanni
after my
Luigi.
grandfather. He's after his grandfather. You know, the tradition.
Mary Jane makes friends everywhere she goes. We got free shirts.
I'm gonna wear this with pride in Manhattan.
Bye, thank you so much.
Guys, I just want to say that we came into Luigi's. They had no idea who we were. I didn't tell them how many subscribers I had. They just invited us to film, let us try extra samples. That was so cool of them.
Your first experience in Brooklyn, pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, pretty impressive.
All right, so we've taken the subway to Bensonhurst. We are in front of J&V Pizzeria. This spot's been around since 1950. It was the first place to serve slices in Bensonhurst, and it's a big neighborhood spot. Truthfully, I've never even tried it, so I'm excited for this, and I'm sure Mary Jane is equally as excited.
Let's go, let's try it.
Would you like seeing the pork store across the street right there?
Barr pork store? You know where Barr is. Barr is the main city in Apulia, beautiful region in the south of Italy.
Fresh mozzarella, marinara, chopped up basil.
If you want to hear what an Italian has to say about this, this is called margherita. Margherita, sorry.
Margherita.
But in Italian it would be margherita. And margherita in Italy is the simplest pizza, which is just mozzarella with tomato and basil. Okay, I'm gonna try the margherita now. Oh, this
What's falling apart? Yeah.
This is definitely something that I haven't tried before. It's very different than the margherita that we have in Italy. The tomato is very fresh, I can taste the basil, which is very nice. It gives it this freshness. And also the mozzarella is, I don't know what type of mozzarella this is, but it's not the classic Italian one, nor the classic New York style cheese that they put on the plain slice. Something different.
You approve?
Just a classic slice. I mean, what else can you say? Bensonhurst. Cheese is just stringy enough too. I feel like compared to Luigi's, this is more cheese, and I'm curious to see Mary Jane's response to that.
So much cheese in this slice. Oh my god. So much cheese. This is definitely very American style. I mean New York style pizza. It's very tasty, very full of flavor. It's very tasty. It's like the perfect, how would you say it? Perfect food for when you're drunk.
That's one way of putting it.
Guys, I just want to remind you that we're having a special promotion for the month of August. If you join our Patreon, I'm going to send you one of these vintage postcards handwritten from New York City on me. Details down below if you want to support what we do on this channel. Videos like this, we didn't tell any of the owners we're coming. We paid for all this stuff. Check out the link in the description. Thanks a lot, guys. You gonna have dinner tonight? This is it. I think I'm done eating for 24 hours after today.
I'm gonna bike later, so probably I'll have dinner too.
All right, Mary Jane, we've done 2 spots. We got 1 more to go. What were your final thoughts on J&V?
J&V, I would say, is the classic New York spot. It was good, and if you like the plain cheese slice with a lot of cheese and very tasty, like American way, this is the perfect spot, definitely.
For our last stop, we are at a destination in Brooklyn, L&B Spumoni Gardens. This place is absolutely packed. This is a really well-known pizza place. I mean, it doesn't need much of an introduction if you live in Brooklyn, but they have been super famous for their Sicilian pies since the 1950s. And we've got a lot to say about this spot.
Very curious, it's so packed here, so many people. It's a big place, and I've heard about it before. So I'm curious to see how is their upside down Sicilian slice.
All right, Mary Jane, this is by far the most unique slice that we've had in the video, maybe that you've ever seen.
I've waited so long to try this pizza, so I'm very excited.
What's the verdict?
So I love the tomato sauce on top. It's so sweet. I think they claim it to be sweet as well. It's very, very pleasant in the mouth. And then the cheese is not that aggressive because it's underneath the tomato, so I guess the first thing that you taste is actually the tomato and not the cheese. Very good. You're gonna like the dough, John, because it has a nice chew on it.
Yeah.
Look at it inside. So the dough is very chewy, it's very moist on the top, and the bottom is nice and crunchy.
Guys, you've been asking me to try this place forever. I'm finally at L&B. Finally, here we go. Oh, that's good. Oh, the tomato sauce on top, like I love tomato sauce. It's just the right mix of sweet and tangy, and as Mary Jane explained, when you get to that dough, it's got just the perfect amount of chewiness. I've never had an upside down slice before. I've heard of it at a few places, but this to me lives up to the hype. I mean, you can't really compare this to anything else in New York. This is very distinctive here, but wow, like I just took 1 bite and that had an impact. That was like the biggest impact of the week for me food-wise. I liked everywhere we filmed on this video, but I will easily say this was my favorite slice of the day. Do they have anything like this in Italy? Even close?
No, this would be too sweet of a tomato for Italy, for the Italian standard taste. You know, we have good food, but we are very, very traditional in Italy about food, and we don't like to experiment that much. So, yeah, tomato is usually not so sweet, and people would not accept a slice like this in Italy.
Look at this. Look at this. So they call it Spumoni Gardens for a reason. This is actually what they sold here. Before they even sold pizza, they sold Spumoni, which is a type of Italian gelato, and I got their rainbow flavor, the most famous, chocolate, pistachio, almonds. It's gonna be good. I saw the cup, I thought it was barely gonna be anything, and they stacked this guy.
It has tiny little bites of crunchy nuts inside, which is very pleasant. I mean, the look of this pistachio is pistachio is called.
You can say it in Italian.
Pistachio is the Italian version. It's a little bit looks like chemical. This is definitely not the natural color of pistachio.
Trying Spumoni for the first time. You know, Mary Jane was absolutely right. This is so hard to describe. It's like this big flavor fusion of everything. And the pistachio is like super, super strong. But I like it. It's got a nice little minty touch.
New York City, home to 1,600 pizzerias, and while everybody has their favorite, few really mention bad spots. Today we'll be visiting New York's best and worst rated pizza place to see what the extremes are really like. We are not going to name the worst rated pizza spot. We're going to try to hide its identity. This way we can be as honest as possible. Our worst rated spot has a lowly 2 stars on Yelp, with a majority of people giving it only 1 star. These reviews are pretty brutal. Brace yourselves. Truly a horrid experience. The second we walked in, the entire staff was so miserable. Then it took literally 20 minutes for them to even put our 2 slices in the oven to warm. This place is a tourist trap. It looks nice visually and has a bunch of nice seating options, but the pizza doesn't taste good, and everything is incredibly overpriced. This is the best one. Anytime you want to pay $9 for a single slice of average pizza and watered down Coke, this is your place. Leave this place to the door so they can go home and talk about how expensive it is in New York, except that you pay here twice. Once with cold hard cash, then again with a little bit of your soul. We're going in, folks. Can I get 1 cheese, 1 pepperoni, and 1 buffalo chicken?
I brought along some backup. We got Sifat, Action Kid, fellow YouTubers. Are you guys afraid to try the pizza?
I hope after today I will not hate pizza in New York.
I think it smells pretty bad.
Yeah, it smells pretty bad.
It smells rotten.
Oh, it's too oily and it seems very greasy. Look at this oil. It's not healthy at all.
This slice costs $5. This is one of the most expensive slices of pizza I've ever bought in New York City. After DiFara, this Midtown location may be the second most expensive.
These are $6 each, and I thought $5 a lot, but add a little bit of pepperoni, it's $1 more.
My expectations are so low.
I mean, what hit me first was the smell. I already said it smells rotten.
How does it
look?
look?
How oily it is. I just barely picked it up. My hands are full of oil, like on the tips.
Did the reviewers have a point? Let's take our first bite together. You ready?
All right, let me try folding it. If it will fold nicely, I'll give it that.
All right, it's holding up a little.
Toast.
Toast.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Is this even cheese?
This is the weirdest crust and cheese I think I've ever had in New York. Even, I think, worse than some of the dollar pizza spots I've been to. The cheese almost has no flavor to it. The texture of the crust is just like crunchy in a way that you wouldn't expect for New York pizza.
Kind of tastes like cereal.
You go to some mall in Middle America, some old mall food court that has a sign that says New York Pizza. This is what you get, and I think their pizza might be better.
You know how they say Domino's is pretty bad, it tastes like the cardboard box? Well, it tastes like the cardboard box plus rotten cheese. And I don't know, this pepperoni is like overcooked, it seems stale. I mean, just look at it. If I hold it like this, it's falling apart.
That's a pretty tough act to follow. You've got to be shaking in your boots right now.
Let me give a bite, small bite of this pizza.
That was a baby bite. You didn't want anything to do with this.
The only thing I like here is that white sauce. That's it. The chicken, as I said, it's not that well cooked and it's a bit dry. Crust, I mean, look at this. It's literally burned right here. It's too hard. How could people can eat this? It's not recommended at all.
My crust was undercooked. Yours is burnt.
Overcooked. Yeah.
Where's the consistency?
It's already burned.
Here?
There is no consistency of
There
this.
is no consistency. This is how much we actually ate. I got almost half. Sifat, 1 bite. Action Kid, 2 or 3 bites. $1.50. These little waters. Perhaps this is the biggest ripoff of them all. Do you think Dollar Pizza is better than this?
Definitely. I got a place. Love their pizza and they got the best dollar pizza in town, I tell you. Can I get 3 sliced cheese? Ooh. Very easy.
You can get a whole pie of this for $8 and 1 pepperoni at the worst rated place, $6. Let's look at the economics there. $1 and a dream. You know what, for $1, it's totally worth it.
Absolutely worth it.
You know, is it the best slice in New York? No. I paid $10 for this over the last place. I think the Dollar Pizza places are gonna go away. And the only way they can survive is if they're good and they're busy like this.
I would pay $100 for this over $5 for the other place. And this doesn't actually taste like the cardboard box.
I try to go to every single 99-cent spot I can. And quite literally, this right here is the absolute best one. Keep up the good work, man.
Appreciate it, man. And no shock, 4.5 on Google. That's really high for a Dollar Pizza spot. And it's not even the highest on the video. La Industry Pizza, the top-ranked spot in the city, located in the hipster capital of Williamsburg, Brooklyn. 4.8 stars on Google after 1,585 reviews. That's not easy to get. New Yorkers are tough critics. Probably one of the best pizza spots that I've been to in New York. Every single slice that I got was amazing. Very fresh ingredients, nice crispy crust, and you can tell how good this place is by the huge line to order. Lives up to the hype. Really interesting crust, texture, perfectly balanced toppings. The burrata slice is a must. Super busy, but they were courteous and well organized. We'll be back. You notice difference in the smell?
Oh yeah, it's like inviting us to come in.
Everything about this spot is more inviting than the worst reviewed one. Like everything. 1 pepperoni, 1 burrata, and 1 margarita. All right, Action Kid, how does this look compared to the last place?
I mean, this looks 1,000 times better. Look at how perfect this crust is, the cheese. You even have basil on here, which is not present on the other one at all.
They're Italian owned, so they've been described as this perfect hybrid of New York meets Italy. How's your pepperoni looking?
It's a different style of pepperoni that you normally see on pizza. Usually it's the flat type, but this one's like the cups. But I've been seeing this pop up more and more lately.
This burrata is cheaper than the $6 pepperoni at the last spot, okay? Burrata cheese, fresh basil, some grated, I think, mozzarella on top. Their dough looks so fresh. I don't know if tasting that atrocious pizza at the first stop makes anything taste really good right now, but La Industry is on point, always on point, especially with the burrata cheese.
I have no words for this pizza. I mean, it's really that good. Perfect level of cheese and tomato. Pepperoni is really, really good. Excellent.
My friend Antonio always says, looking for the little air bubbles here. You know they know what they're doing. I feel like I've been out of New York City for 5 years. After the first spot, this is my first real slice back.
I mean, where was this pizza all my life?
See all this fresh olive oil, they just drizzle here. This is what you call the New York slice, definitely. The cheese and everything, the combination of whole pizza makes you feel like you are biting it from a heaven.
It's absolutely amazing to see the top and the bottom of the New York pizza review game. It's like 2 different worlds, like 2 different cities.
I'll give this a 5 out of 5. No 4.8s here.
There's no 4.8s, so 5.
What's up, members of the barrio? It's John, coming to you from Greenwich Village, and pizza is one of the most famous food items you can get in New York City. But as many of you are aware, pizza originated in Italy, and I've always been curious, what do Italians think of New York style pizza? Well, today we're gonna answer that question as I have a good friend of mine, Gianni, a fellow travel vlogger who is visiting from Italy, and get this, he's never tried New York City pizza. So we're gonna visit 3 famous places in the village, and we're gonna see exactly what an Italian thinks of New York City pizza.
It's 3 days that you, John, told me not to try the pizza, and I'm really excited about this. So, where do we go?
I have been starving Gianni of pizza. I said, hold it for this video. We're gonna be starting at Percy's, my favorite $1 slice in New York. We're gonna be trying all different types of New York City pizza. So dollar pizza, here we go. All right, you're about to take your first bite of a $1 New York pizza. Does dollar pizza exist in Italy?
It exists, we call it the pizza alla taglio. And yeah, usually you can find it for €1, sometimes €2. But yeah, we can find it, we can do it. So, this is foldable. It's really New York style, huh? So let's try. Okay. I would say it's good, huh? But not that good. It's there is a lot of tomato taste. I don't taste cheese at all. The sour of the tomato, the sour taste of the tomato, so I don't taste so much the cheese. I like that it's crispy. Yeah, you can see. I would say I will add some oregano to give us some herbs, aromatic herbs taste, and I always put a little bit of a chili because I like my pizza hot. And let's see how it is now. A bit better, yeah. I like the oregano on it.
You know, this is my go-to dollar slice, especially like this late night. They're open until like 4 o'clock in the morning. What I love best about this pizza is it's got the extra crunchiness, crispiness when you bite into it, so I'm a big fan of the crust. Like Gianni said, I do think it tastes better, putting some oregano on it, but for me, I'm a traditionalist. Just give me a $1 cheese slice and I'm happy. Stop number 2, we are in front of Joe's Pizza. This has got to be one of the most popular slice joints in the entire city. I'll be honest, don't hate me, but I think they're a little bit overrated. They're not bad, but I wanted to take Gianni here just to get his opinion on a classic New York slice. Gianni, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just curious to try it.
This place, without fail, always has a long line. Super popular. Gianni, have you ever eaten a pizza this big in your life?
Well, even bigger actually. But if we are talking about slices, it's quite a large slice. I think for $3, I think it's a good deal.
All right, you're about to have one of New York City's most famous slices. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Go get
So
it.
I can see that it's quite full of cheese, this one, and I like always to see how it's below, and yeah, it's cooked well, a bit burnt, but not so much. So let's try to fold this one.
Here we go. That the cheese is just falling off.
Yeah. Okay, it's good. It's better than the other one. It's more juicy, and it's not like the other one. It was just like kind of tomato. Here I can taste the cheese. Even if I wouldn't say that is so tasty, this cheese. I mean, it's okay.
It's like one of the most popular places ever.
I will eat another slice of this. I mean, it's okay.
We're moving on up. We are moving on up the pizza food chain here. So guys, this is just a huge slice. This is a traditional New York pizza. $3 from Joe's. You really can't go wrong. I mean, the only thing is it's so cheesy, it's falling apart on me. I gotta go quick. While difficult to eat because of all the cheese, it is very tasty. Again, I think it might be a little overrated at times, but I'll eat this. I mean, I think this is a very solid $3 slice. It's tough to go wrong at Joe's. They're popular for a reason. I give them credit. I knew it would be difficult to impress an Italian with New York City pizza. You are a very strict, but I think fair judge. Nothing has jumped out at you yet. Before we get to our final stop, could you tell our American viewers, what is the pizza culture like in Italy? Is there a pizza shop on every corner like in New York City?
Well, of course it is. And usually we eat pizza, we can eat pizza like 2-3 times a week, and sometimes can be a quick bite, a slice like this, but usually the weekends there is always going to restaurants, to pizzeria, and have a pizza with family or with friends. We can also prepare it and cook it at home. So yeah, it's the pizza culture is everywhere in Italy. I mean, I think there is no Italian in the world, in Italy, in the world that doesn't like pizza.
Okay, well guys, hopefully we have saved the best for last. I'm taking him to my favorite pizza place, my favorite slice in all of New York City. Fingers crossed, he's gonna at least like it a little bit. Fingers crossed, he's tough. He's tough.
Let's see.
Anyone who's been watching this channel for any length of time realizes that Bleecker Street Pizza is my favorite pizza in all of New York City. Everyone's got their spot. This is my spot. There's one slice. This guy needs to try. You ready?
Let's see.
He's curious. All right, let's go. Thank you very much. He's from Italy and he's visiting, and I'm Johnny.
Nice to meet you. This is the owner, Jack.
Johnny, nice to meet you.
John.
Nice to meet you. John and Johnny?
Yeah.
You guys want to do a picture together? We'll put you on the wall?
Sure.
Yeah.
They recognize me from the videos that I've done here. Going on the Wall of Fame. Guys, a lot of fanfare in there. They took our picture for the wall. I met somebody that watched the channel. Couldn't get out of there. Hope the pizza's not cold, but the Nonna Maria slice, this is what it's all about. Buffalo mozzarella, fresh basil, Parmigiano Reggiano cheese imported from Italy. Let's see what Gianni thinks.
I'm really thinking that this will be the best one. I'm judging by the look. I can see that there is also, this is a bit moisture with the olive oil here, and it smells good, especially the cheese. The crust, it's crunchy and well cooked, and there is also some basil on top, which we haven't found it so far, so let's try. Buonissimo! This is really good. I love the combination of mozzarella. You told me it's a Parmesan. I think it is a good Parmesan. And the tomato sauce, this is a fresh tomato. It's just not a mashed salsa tomatoes, but it's really, you can see the pieces of tomato. And I love also the taste of basil, the smell of basil. I think it's really, really done very, very well.
It is just all about the fresh ingredients on this, from the basil to the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, even the crunchiness of the crust. I mean, it's my favorite slice in New York City for a reason, and I stand by that.
Okay. If this is the standard New York City pizza, well done. Well done. I actually even don't mind that it's very thin because all three ingredients, they just match so well. I think those guys here, they know what they do.
Buonissimo! The Italians invented pizza, but I think us New Yorkers perfected it. Sorry, Mary Jane. Put a little more cheese on there. Gotta put a little more cheese on there.
Oh my god.
Just a little more.
Come
Just a little
on.
more cheese.
I'm a bit nervous about all this because there are some crazy toppings in there.
Right? How good is that?
Oh, my thoughts are that you've never tried a real Neapolitan.
She says more than enough cheese, and you think not enough cheese.
I think not, you know what?
What's up, members of the Barrio? It's John, and I've always been curious what a New York Italian and an Italian would say to each other if they were eating pizza at the same time in the Big Apple. And guess what? We're gonna find out today. I've got two great friends of mine.
Hey, I'm Mary Jane. I'm from Italy.
I'm Marco Lombardi, and I'm a fifth generation Italian American from New York City.
I'm super curious to see what he's got to say about pizza.
I'm really curious to see what you have to say about pizza. Being from Italy, I mean, I'm fascinated by that.
For our first stop, we're at Champion Pizza on 14th Street. This is one of my favorite slice joints in the city, a good franchise. There's about 3 of them, and you're pretty familiar with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's one basically 2 blocks away from where I live at, so I'm familiar with the place. It's a prototypical New York slice, and they have over, I believe it's 15 toppings of different types of pizza.
Let's get in there. Let's do this.
Let's do it. You're probably not used to seeing the buffalo chicken slice, a pineapple with bacon slice, and it's all here. It's all here.
It's a pineapple and pepperoni one.
Really? You want to do? Do you really want to do pineapple? Are you being? She's being
We
sarcastic.
don't do the pineapple. We don't do pineapple pizza here as New Yorkers. It's good, but not for me.
We have so many potential choices of pizza. I'm thinking we should get at least one plain cheese slice each, and then maybe something a little bit different. What do you think?
Yo, you know what? Let's go with something like real New York style. We should go with. I'm thinking something with crazy toppings on it. Not pineapple though.
I'm a bit nervous about all this because there are some crazy toppings in there.
She's not lying. I could tell you're a bit overwhelmed, but it's gonna be okay. You know why? Because it's amazing. The pizza.
No, I'm actually
Amazing.
excited to try something new.
Take 2 of those. I got it. And 1 margarita slice.
Okay.
Right?
You want this right now or
Right now, yeah.
I got it.
Yes. Here we go.
Guys, we have so many different types of slices here, but we're gonna start with the classic cheese slice and work our way up from there. All right, you guys, you ready to rock on the cheese slice?
There we go.
Italian American versus Italian.
But wait, before we eat it, what I always do is put a little more cheese on there. Gotta put a little more cheese on there.
Oh my god.
Just a little more.
Come
Just a little
on.
more cheese. There we go. Just a little bit. Just a little more
so
cheese.
much cheese already here.
I know. You know what? New Yorkers, we love our cheese.
Oh, it's funny because it's not prepared. Wow, look at that. Look at this. Like it's not stopping.
She says more than enough cheese, and you think not enough cheese.
I think not, but you know what? That's a good flop for a pizza right here. It needs a New York flop. It's a New York flop.
It needs the flop?
It needs the flop. That's how you know it's good pizza. Champion Pizza, you guys perfected this.
Look at this.
Look at that.
It's dripping grease here.
Oily. That's how us New Yorkers, we love our pizza. A lot of oil, a lot of cheese. You ready to go for it?
Buon appetito.
Bon appetit.
Let's do it.
That was a big bite I had. I almost ate half the freaking slice already. So what do you think?
So much melted cheese.
It's good. Is it good or no though?
It's dripping here. Yeah, it's super.
Good, right?
I mean, it's super flavorful, you know.
Flavorful.
That's the
lot
thing
of cheese.
with American pizza. It really kicks you in the mouth when you bite into it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you get like all the flavors in that one bite with the cheese, the oil, you know. Really good though. and you can tell pizza's good. You know, it has little burnt marks over here.
Yeah, I like the
little
crust.
char. It's a little char, yeah.
The crust is really nice here, right?
Oh, it's amazing. It's
It
amazing.
has a nice crunch.
And to me, this is like an old school slice because now pizza they make it like it's made different now. You know, a lot of people are mixing the Neapolitan style to the New York style, but this cheese slice right here is just classic. Just classic. Champion Pizza, you guys perfected this.
When they talk about New York slices, it's a big slice. This is a big slice, and I'm a huge fan of Champion Pizza. That's why I decided on this spot in the first place. Let's take a bite. You know what I like about Champion? There's something a little sweeter about their tomato sauce that not all places get right. It's got this zesty flavor to it. Just for a plain cheese slice, this is really good. I'm more excited about some of the other stuff we have, but you gotta try the plain cheese slice when you go somewhere. So I'm happy that Mary Jane and Marco liked it. We're gonna move on to some more advanced slices. Mary Jane, can you keep up with them or no?
I take my time.
She's good though. You know what? She has world star etiquette, unlike me. So we have here a Manhattan special. This was like a staple in my household growing up, but I never, it had a quiet taste. I never really liked it up until probably the last couple years, and now I drink it all the time. So all it is espresso coffee, but for me, it's more like putting Coca-Cola with a shot of espresso.
What do you think of it?
In Naples, if somebody made this in Naples, they will kill him. Literally kill him.
Oh my God.
Good coffee, espresso, is sacred in Naples.
Sacred, yeah.
Sacred.
Like after every
you
meal,
don't touch
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has to be made in a specific way. It has to taste in a specific way. You know, it's really.
Mary Jane,
you cannot take coffee and mix it with soda
Yeah, I know.
and make it sparkly.
That's the beautiful thing about New York City, you know? We tend to overdo things, but it's good. It's good.
But you experiment a lot.
We experiment.
That's what I like
Yeah.
about New York City.
We have the buffalo chicken chipotle sauce slice, which you laughed when we ordered this because you've never seen this before. So
No.
what are you feeling right now looking at this? Because you're not used to seeing this.
I honestly have no idea what to expect.
Wow. Well, you know what? It tastes delicious, so I can't wait to see your reaction after you eat this slice.
Also, I've never tried chicken on a pizza.
Ooh. A lot of first times today.
I know it's very common here in America, right?
Oh, it's so common. Yeah, we put.
Yeah.
I mean, we put freaking ham on it on pizza.
Yeah,
we put
but
everything.
no, we put ham too, but
Okay.
not chicken. I've never seen some chicken on pizza either. This looks very interesting.
It is,
honestly.
yeah.
Like this orangey sauce.
Salute, salute.
Salute.
Oh wow, that's good though. Right? How good is that?
Oh,
Chipotle sauce.
She's a convert.
That's it. Would you ever have it again with that one bite you had? Would you ever get the slice again?
yes.
There we go. There we go.
She has a new favorite slice.
No, I must admit, I'm really surprised. I don't want to say that I wasn't trusting
Yeah.
you, but you know, this looks really funny. It's very tasty.
It's tasty.
And I like the taste of the chicken with the pizza.
Yeah, usually when you order chicken on pizza, a lot of the spots, you know, it gets dried out really quick. But Champion Pizza, they do it the best. You know, with the non-traditional slices, I come here for the non-traditional, they're the best.
I almost feel like you could put this in a bowl of something without pizza, just a chipotle and the chicken, and it would work, or a sandwich too.
A sandwich, yeah. Even in like a salad, you can put it in. That's the beauty of a pizza. It's an open canvas. You can put whatever you want on it. Right?
So poetic.
Right. There we go. So what happens if I go to Italy and I go, can I have a buffalo chicken slice? Are they gonna be like, what?
It's like you were speaking Arab. They're not gonna understand
You
you.
know what? I'm thinking they're gonna literally pick me up by my throat and kick me out.
In Naples, maybe.
No,
Yeah.
seriously. That's why
Yeah.
I'm scared to go. I have to really like watch what I say. I'm converting Mary Jane to a traditional New Yorker, and I approve. I approve.
Oh my God.
We'll take her.
I'm really worried about that.
Guys, real quick, I never do this, but I want to promote my newest hoodie on the store, New York Strong. You want to buy it? Check the link down below in the description. Support New York City pride.
Margherita pizza in Italy is the most classic pizza that you can get, really. It's like the basic of the basics. This one, I'm curious to try because it doesn't look like a margherita pizza, honestly. So here, the first thing I see is that the ingredients are very much divided, you know. They're not blended together.
Yeah.
So let me try it.
Oh,
and then...
please let us know. Enlighten us.
Yeah, this is definitely different from what we ate prior to the regular New York slice.
Mhm.
You know, this is just, I think
Yes.
even the crust is different. I think it's more of a Neapolitan crust maybe. Right? Would you say? Or
No, I wouldn't.
You're the Italian
no,
one, right?
but you're right. It is different. It's more. I don't know how to say it. I like it,
It has,
better.
maybe it
I
has
can
some
say
Italian flavor to it, right? You would say?
Yeah, maybe. You know, I must say, I've tried margarita pizza in New York before, and this one is the best one I've tried. Because
Really?
usually it's not my favorite. Again, it's very different than the margarita pizza in Italy. But this one is quite nice, I might say.
Quick shout out to hockey. I appreciate everything you do for the city and everything you do for the Holmes community, and you pay it forward, and we appreciate that.
That was way more entertaining than I ever expected, but we've still got one more stop left. This one's Marco's call, so let's get over there. Marco, we're at Zazzy's West Village. This was your call. Why is this our final stop?
This is my favorite New York City slice right now, and I love it because it's so unique, this type of pizza, because it's a bridge between a Neapolitan slice and a New York City slice, and the people who make the pizza, they just perfected it. Perfection.
What we do here is a little bit different than most pizza places in New York. So this is a hybrid between New York and Neapolitan style pizza. We import all of our flour from Naples. Our tomatoes come from Naples as well, and we use fresh mozzarella as well as dry mozzarella. We cook them in our Pizza Master ovens at anywhere from 625 to 650. When the Italian immigrants came here and they were trying the tomatoes here in the United States, they realized that the tomatoes had no flavors to them. So they started adding salt, sugar, oregano, garlic. They added all these ingredients just to try to recreate the tomatoes that they had in Naples.
You cannot try an Italian tomato or tomato sauce in the United States. It's just impossible because the tomatoes here taste like nothing.
I was able, with this style of pizza, which I call pizza americana, it's a mix of Neapolitan and New York, I was able to keep the traditional Neapolitan crust, but still retain the crispiness of New York style pizza.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a best of both worlds on this. Finish it with fresh basil. I think a lot of us, we do it this way thanks to Dom DeMarco at DiFara's.
DiFara, yep.
If anyone's telling you they did this or they created it, it's a lie. We all follow Dom DiFara by doing this. So none of us are original in this sense. The only thing is that I'll finish it with grana padano, imported from Italy.
You have no idea how hungry I am right now. And I know they're very excited to try it, but I'm equally as excited of curiosity to see this Neapolitan New York City hybrid in action.
How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm ready to eat more pizza, and we're at my favorite place, so...
I've just heard Domenico explaining everything about his pizza, and it's very interesting because he really knows how Italian pizza is done. Although he was born in New York, he's not Italian, but I think he knows what he's doing.
It's amazing, right? This place never disappoints. You're getting the same flavor every single time you come here. And the best thing about it is that Dom, he makes it with passion and love, like us all Italians love.
It's really the middle way between the real Neapolitan pizza and the New York style.
Yeah, I mean...
It's just what he's trying to do. I can taste it here. I love the dough. And you know, this dough is fermented for at least 48 hours, which is the most important thing, in my opinion. Well, it's important also to have the right flour, which in this case is imported from Italy, but also the time of fermentation is super important. And it's so rare to find here in New York City people who understand the importance of letting those bacteria work for a long enough period of time.
Mary Jane's coming back here.
I just have to say it's refreshing to see these two agreeing on something of how good this pizza is, but not just that it's good, that it fits some of the Italian staples. Not that the last place wasn't good, but it was just a lot different than I think what Mary Jane is used to. So you guys were in a bit of agreement here, which I like to see. Maybe it's a little less interesting.
Crust is nice and airy. Definitely, as I said, has those Neapolitan elements to it. If you're not sure if you want Neapolitan or New York, come here on those days that you're in between. This is good.
Marco off camera told me that he does not like eating pizza with a fork and a knife. Could you tell Mary Jane your thoughts on this?
Yeah,
I know you're very heated about it.
Yeah, it's almost like eating a cheeseburger with a fork and knife. You just don't do it unless you're like Bill de Blasio, who eats it with a fork and knife, which I personally don't do that. How about, like, what's your thoughts on that? Because I think
my thoughts are that you've never tried a real Neapolitan.
you're right. You're right.
It's literally impossible to eat a real Neapolitan pizza completely with your hands because it's the dough in the middle is so thin and soft that everything falls down if you pick it up, you know?
So it's funny you say that, which I've had a Neapolitan pizza, maybe not up to par Italian, but it was really messy. But I'm a Galvone, and what Galvones do is I had it almost like I folded like a taco, and I just ate it. And people were looking at me like, "What is this kid doing?" But I just refuse to eat pizza with a fork and spoon. I'm sorry, with a fork and knife. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever do that, honestly.
It's totally common. Even in Italy, many people don't ever use the utensil for eating pizza. It's totally fine.
Yeah, all right. I mean,
don't worry about it. Pizza is eaten with your hands.
There we go.
No problems.
That's Mary. I like that, Mary Jane. I like that. Yes, I always say like New York style regular pizza, like champion pizza, is more you go out with the guys or whatever, you're drinking like you said, and then a Neapolitan is like a date night. You know, you bring your girl there. You know, wine and dine. You know, you pay $30 for a pie.
Marco refused to eat vegan pizza, and I get a lot of you out there who are always saying I don't do enough vegan stuff in the channel, so Mary Jane and I are gonna both try vegan pizza for the first time ever with Numu cheese. This is soy-based cheese. We'll see if we can tell the difference. Mary Jane, first time ever, we got a real Italian trying vegan pizza.
My first time. I'm not vegan, by the way, as you could understand.
As we could tell.
I'm not vegan, but I don't eat much meat, and I try to eat less dairy for environmental reasons. So I'm curious to try this.
And that's the refrigeration for various toppings.
Well, I saw a surprised look.
Oh wow. Okay, very, very interesting. Wow. First of all, Marco, you should have tried it.
You know what?
You missed on something.
I know. I feel. I have FOMO right now. I do. Because it looks really good.
Something. So, the flavor is totally different than cheese. Obviously, it's like you just cannot compare. This is soy-based, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can just taste that it's not dairy. The consistency, though, wow. I must admit that I almost prefer this consistency than the normal mozzarella.
Wow. No.
Yeah, because it's less chewy and it's more soft and kind of less gummy. Sorry, less gummy than mozzarella. It's more, I wouldn't say creamy, but it's more creamy. I don't know how to explain this. Let me give it another bite.
Yeah. A little more evidence.
You don't want the pizza makers right on top of the fryer.
It's so interesting. First of all, I suggest everyone to try this slice. Vegans and not vegans. Can I be honest here?
Please, we all we want is honesty.
If I had to come back here, I might order this one straight away.
Marco, what do you think about that?
You know what? I respect the vegans out there, I do, but and I respect your opinion on that, sure. But for me, growing up eating pizza with cheese all the time, even on my pasta dishes, I just can't go without. I need the cheese. I need the cheese.
Who is now? You know, Americans always complain that Italians are too rigid, too protective of their traditions in food. And now, who is protective of their tradition in food?
I am. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I agree, Mary. I'm guilty. The Italians invented pizza, but I think us New Yorkers perfected it. Sorry, Mary Jane. I'm just being honest.
Oh my god. I let the people watching this video comment on this, okay?
Comment. Tell me what you think.
Please comment also on my behalf because I have no courage now.
No shade to Neapolitan pizza. It's great, but I'm a New Yorker and I stick with the New York style.